It's mad. Like when you look at the work, like day to day, when you're on Instagram, you're looking at babes, talking to people, you're DMing brethren, you're laughing. Life's cool, but then when you dive into life and you start to like look in between the lines, life is very dark, bro. It's all about money. It's all about power. People die. Like the continent of Africa. Look, you got, as you said, cobalt in Congo.
Just to let you know, 80% of the industrial cobalt mines are owned by or financed by Chinese companies. So 80% of the cobalt mines are literally owned and financed by Chinese companies.
But that's what I'm saying. But a lot of the Chinese people or a lot of Chinese investment is coming into Africa now, and they're doing these
all
things
over the world, even in Jamaica, all over the world.
But they're doing these things where they're doing deals. So I can't remember what other country it was where they said to them, "We want to mine your steel, but we will make your railways." So the African countries are like, cool. So China doing, basically I feel like certain countries go into Africa and just rip it apart, like as in whatever. China kind of ripping it apart, but kind of doing these side deals where like, do you know what? We'll build a train and a railway for you. All right, we'll build roads and whatever. Like they're kind of coming in like that.
What I don't like though is that, this is the problem though, is that I think if we're not going to do it ourselves, we complain. So for instance, I'm the first to always complain about the fact that, I hate using the term Asians, but that the Asian lot have the monopoly over our hair products and the hair shops in this country. So if you try to buy any body cream, weave or any texturizer, anything from the shops, it's predominantly an Asian man that does it. And I say, if we're not going to do it, should we complain? If we're not going to fix the roads in Jamaica, Nigeria, what's that country? The Lidl of Africa, Ghana. If you're not going to do it yourself,
this guy,
should we complain?
Wes, can you believe that? This guy wants to cause us trouble.
No, should we complain?
No, but Ghana. But when you go to Ghana and you see the airport, you can see that Ghana. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a Nigerian,
the airport is
Ghana's trying. Like the thing you can see.
More than trying. The airport.
No, I'm just saying in terms of the airport, in terms of other things.
I can believe it.
Like. But remember, Ghanaian people, remember the country's not as big, it's like maybe like 20, 30 million people. Nigeria's like
basically the population of Lagos.
Like, they're calmer people, whatever, but you can see the airport, the infrastructure, and even their currency, bro.
But where's the same to Nigerian airport? Have you seen the shambles in Nigerian airport, Lagos airport? No.
Oh, they got the new airport where there's bare issues.
Oh, there's a new one.
They got a new, they made a new airport in Nigeria. Yeah. The planes can't fit.
Yeah.
Properly.
What do you mean?
The planes can't
fit. They can't land on the landers.
Yeah. They can't fit. You know when the plane comes to park, they can't fit properly. Garbage. It's garbage. I'm telling you, it's garbage, bro. I don't think
So do we need the Chinese? Do we need these people to bring infrastructure?
I swear the last time I went to Nigeria, I told you when man landed and was walking through, the light cut.
Bro, in 2020, in this new era.
In 2019, the light cut. So man landed, come off the plane, we're walking.
There's no light.
And the light went. I was like, what's going on? It's the airport. Yeah, Nigeria's everyone's taking backhanders. That's the problem.
The thing in Nigeria, do you know how many people, like for example, I'm a guy, so when I walk into Nigerian airport, like I have to hot people up. But I'm hearing like girls are going to Nigerian airport and getting chiefed. Like, if you don't give me money, you're not passing. And you know, like they will give money. Me, I'm not giving you money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Nigeria, you need to know, there's difference between, that's why there's that tweet when it says, Ghana's like Shoreditch, Nigeria's like Mayfair. Like, it's true because when you go to Ghana, anyone can navigate Ghana. You don't need to be from Ghana or know anyone in Ghana to navigate. You can kind of get around. Nigeria, you have to know someone in Nigeria, or you can't. Even from the time you get off the plane, I know a guy that you message, man,
and he comes and get you.
As soon as you're off the plane, he will see you, and that guy will get you through passport control, customs, get your suitcase. If between those stops, you're going to be asked for money from all different people, or sometimes if you don't give them money, they're going to make it difficult for you. Look at your passport. What's in the bag? Something in the bag.
Would you say you're Nigerian first or British first?
I can't lie to you. It depends on who I'm talking to. It depends on who I'm talking to.
So break that down for me.
So if I'm talking to someone that's not from Nigeria or someone white, I'll tell you I'm Nigerian. If I'm in Nigeria, I'll say I'm British. Because when I'm in Nigeria, you know I don't live here. You know I'm not from here.
Do you feel misplaced when you're in Nigeria?
I'm not gonna lie, when you really break it down, you feel misplaced in both places. Because technically I'm not from here. Although I'm born here, they let you know you're not from here. They'll ask you, where are you from? What do you mean? I'm born in Whitechapel, bro. But what do you mean? I mean, where are you really from? Like, I'm born here. Whereas when you go to Nigeria, they'll say the same thing to you. London boy, what's that? So you kind of know It's weird. It's like I think there's a guy who made a poem. You're not from either place. You're not from either place.
CHZO, are you Nigerian first or British first?
I always say Nigerian.
No, but Chiz was born there.
I always say Nigerian, no matter what. Even when people say, you've lived in London, I always say Nigerian.
No, but Chiz, you were born.
Yeah, I was born there.
Yeah,
so
that's different
British.
though.
So because you was born here, you kind of feel that you can pick and choose, or would you say?
Not that I pick and choose. I'm just fluid with it. Like, you get me? I think this is a fluid thing. Because if I was born in Nigeria and I came here, I'd say fully like I'm Nigerian. I live here now. Whereas I've always lived here.
When someone asks you where you're from, what do you say?
Where I'm from.
Yeah, someone says, "Oh, where are you from?" And you might say, "Oh, I'm from Croydon," and then no, it's in like, "Where are you from?" Would you say that?
I'll just say like both where my parents are from. I'll be like, my dad's from Jamaica, my mum's from England. But like, it's a similar thing to what Marvin was saying, where like you're not from either.
Yeah.
And I kind of experienced that in the sense of, because I'm mixed race. Like bro, I'm not technically what some people class as black, but at the same time, I'm not white. So like, where do I go? But at the same time, like, yeah, like, right, it's the same thing where, like Jude Bellingham, now he's doing well, he's black. But if he wasn't doing well, he'd be, that mixed guy or something. Like, but then some people, like, because they're so anti everyone else, they kind of like what Chinks was saying the other day, they just grab everyone that's not white.
Do you know, like, the point you made is sick, because we made the same point on Free Shots the other day, and we were talking about it, and we were saying that the conversation, the mixed race conversation and the black conversation is so hard to have within the black community because the goalposts always get moved. So for example, Condoleezza Rice, is it Condoleezza Rice? Who's the vice president of America? What's her name again? Kamala Harris, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. When she became the vice president of America, bare black women were like, yes, the first black prime minister, the first black vice president, whatever. But if I were to date her now, I'm dating a mixed race girl. Don't you like black women? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's Lewis Hamilton and he's winning Formula One, he's black. When it's Tiger Woods, he's black. When it's Jude Bellingham, black. But when something happens and there's an issue, your colour gets brought into it, and you got a white parent though. You're not fully black. What are you talking about?
It's very easy to outcast us because we're not fully from one
place.
place.
Or if your opinion's not valid on something, if you say something and your opinion's not valid, what do you know, man? You're not even fully black anyway.
We're claimed based on our value.
But mixed people tend to be claimed on their value.
But if someone asks you specifically, what country are you from? I'm assuming the first thing you say is you're from England.
Yeah, because I was born here. Yeah,
so you say would you say English or British?
I'll say British.
You're British,
because I'm not English.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand the difference between obviously being English.
I'm British Caribbean. That's how I would distinguish. Because
Okay, now I know it's a silly question, but you identify. If someone wants to say, do you identify as being mixed race or black? Would you say?
I would classify myself as black, but at the same time, then it gets into the question of like, what is black? Is it a color or a culture?
Is black a culture?
Because like, for example, like, I don't know, like in London, for example, like I would say there's probably like people that aren't black that act blacker than me because of where they've grown up. Because they've lived around certain people that are from like Jamaica and Africa, and they pick up certain.
I think that's culture. That's inner city culture. I don't think that's black. I feel like we tie in inner city culture to blackness.
But that's what I'm saying. How do you just like? What is your definition of like what is black? Is it a color? Is it a culture?
I think black is a race. Like, because for example, if I'm black and I live maybe in Scotland or Ireland or Coventry and I don't live within that inner city, then that's what some people say, you're not black. You can't not be black because that's like me being a dude. Like that's like someone saying, be a man. How can you tell me to be? I'm a man by default.
But I hate the